I think it's already started. Boys!
That was so weak, man. Just want to let you know.
I mean, how was my week?
The end is damn. Alright, now you're right.
And it's boys.
You're right.
Listen here.
Alright, what we
First
got?
off, we got UFC 200. It's been a bit of a while since you know that, but we'll talk about that.
Right.
We'll talk about some All-Star games or lack thereof. Say what?
I'm just making sure they can see me.
If you could see him. What else we talking about? We're gonna talk about a little bit of Heisman
3 hours to look
competition. I mean, not bad. So the first things first. MLB. No, sorry, not MLB. MMA. What am I doing? We got stuff going on in the background.
That was anime.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, basically UFC 200 was, hyped up to be a lot, and so far this part becoming more and more and more soap opera. A soap opera. That's one thing. That's one way you can say it. So I'm just gonna talk about first fight that actually didn't have some controversy. It did not have controversy in it. It was a good fight, and the winner won. Okay, Cain Velasquez over Travis Brown in first round TKO. Did you see any of UFC 200?
I only saw highlights, so now I'm gonna turn it over to you.
Understandable. Cain Velasquez, was a champion before, heavyweight champion before in the past. Travis Brown, he's been having a couple wins recently, and so he was looking kind of good, and not 200. He was looking kind of good coming up into 200,
right.
And Cain Velasquez just showed him, he's boss, and put him out in the first round.
He wasn't
457. Just we had like 3 seconds left. He had to hold on 3 seconds.
Got knocked out the beginning of the second round.
Yeah, exactly. So no controversy there. But it was a pretty good fight. It was a finish. Next thing, Anderson Silva versus Daniel Cormier. I don't know if you saw the fight. If you didn't, Anderson Silva never looked so bad. As far as body, his body never looked so bad.
Looked bad.
Looked bad. Took the fight on 2 days' notice. He
wasn't in shape.
But Cormier had no business being in that ring with him.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I got you.
First off, Cormier won by decision. Okay. Yeah, he won by decision. But all he did was take him down and lay on him. That's it. That's how he won. Took him down.
Because Silva was out of shape.
No. He did that because he couldn't stand on the feet with him. Anderson Silva actually looked a lot better on the feet than Daniel Cormier.
Gotcha.
Exactly. Cormier decided that he actually said after the fight, I did what I had to do. You try to stand in there with him for 15 minutes. People were booing him. It was a bad fight. Anderson Silva, I'm glad he tried to come back and do what he did.
People were booing Silva, or
people were booing Cormier.
Cormier was like
because the way he won, exactly, the way he won was a very coward move. He got hurt by Silva one time, got hit in the stomach, and he kind of went down. And after he was about to get maybe finished, he took Silva down again and just laid on him some more. Yeah. Exactly. So not really controversy there. There was a win. That was a win.
Weak.
It was just a
coward.
Weak. Yeah, exactly. Just really weak.
All legal, but just weak.
Exactly. Brock Lesnar beats Mark Hunt. Did you see the size of Brock Lesnar?
Humongous.
That's what I'll call it. Fair statement. Fair statement.
Humongous, like jumbo.
And he didn't look fat. He looked cut.
Lean,
just real and he beat Mark Hunt 3-round decision, but he actually put it to him. It wasn't like he was laying on him. But recently his drug test got flagged for PED. What
performance enhancing drugs?
Do you have some wise words for the people out there about PEDs and taking them and what because I can say something, but I want you to say something too.
Well, one, it takes away from the level of the competition. And 2, you're gonna hurt your body more. And 3, you could die. That's what I gotta say. So that's why the asterisk is there when there is things because it's questionable. Could you perform? We know you have that potential to perform at that level, but would you perform at that level without enhancement?
Mm-hmm. Correct. Brock Lesnar, you know what you did. And then John Jones, I'm gonna say this right now. John Jones was supposed to fight in that, and he got caught and kicked out for PEDs as well. Talking about he didn't know that it was banned. He didn't know how it got in his body. Shut up.
Shut the front door.
Shut up.
Yeah.
The front door has been shut. That's nonsense. I broke my phone. I broke my phone. I'm not too happy about that. It's okay though. It's okay. But kind of like a squirrel brain right now. The last fight, the controversy in that one was the steroids, obviously.
Right.
Mark Hunt said, either pay me half his purse or release me from the contract.
Gotcha.
So, and Anderson Silva got $5.1 million from that fight. Not bad at all.
For that fight. We're getting laid.
Really getting laid on. Miesha Tate loses to Amanda Nunes. Holly Holmes.
Did you know that was coming?
No. First round rear naked choke. I did not know that was coming. I don't really care.
Right.
I left before after the Brock Lesnar fight. Didn't really want to watch that main card of UFC 200. But and the reason why Brock Lesnar and Mark Hunt was the main fight is because they didn't want to go 5 rounds. Two big, massive men just
3 rounds.
This ain't for the championship. We ain't going 5 rounds.
Right.
So
I don't blame him.
That's pretty much it for MMA UFC 200. Was really kind of a flop. It was supposed to be a lot.
They hyped it up.
They hyped it up. It was, it had talent. The prelims had some talent. We weren't gonna talk about that, but
the local sports bars.
Oh, I do want to talk about two different things. Yeah. Local sports bars, do appreciate it. Michael Page and Cyborg Santos. Okay. Michael Page needs Cyborg Santos right here in the dome. Okay.
Was that legal?
And yeah, it was legal. Absolutely legal. You can jump knee somebody. You need him in the head, and now his head has a hole in it, like a hole in his head. He has a fracture, and it actually looks like a dented head. He has a dented head. Michael Page, not only after he won, did his Michael Page dance, but he went to the Pokemon Go. Well, he went to Pokemon, got a little Ash hat. Took out a Pokeball, rolled the Pokeball through Santos, and did the little Ash thing like this. And
that's disrespectful.
He Pokemon balled him and rolled it out to him like he caught him.
That's disrespectful. That's tasteful.
It was absolutely hilarious. Go to check it out if you haven't seen it. But he rolled the Pokeball.
I'm saying it's disrespectful and laughing at the same time.
It's hilarious. Even though he got a hole in his head right now.
I hope it's no severe damage because that's not good.
No, it's not at all. Not at all. MLB All-Star Game at home.
I guess he got a concussion.
He did, yeah. Just a little bit. Who's the winner? Who won the home run derby?
I don't know if I have to.
Who won the All-Star game?
I don't know. To watch it.
More than ever, people have not been watching the All-Star game since this is the lowest it's ever been.
They need to have
since ever.
4-run home run or something. They need to do something to liven the game up. Something like this.
Does anybody else do anything to liven the game up? They do it. Whoever wins gets to be the home team for the World Series.
So who won the home run derby?
Mike Stanton. 61 home runs.
Congratulations.
61.
What's the record?
61.
He made it. There you go, Mike. Woo! Hercules, Mike. Hercules.
And there was a clock. So good job, Mike.
Yeah,
Juan Carlos Stanton. I said Mike Stanton. Juan Carlos. Yeah, get it right.
Okay, Juan Carlos said it. Okay, Mike is his cousin. So
Mike is him. He used to call himself Mike Stanton.
There you go. That's how much I love baseball. I only watch baseball in the playoffs.
You gonna see now? Our viewers are like, "Why you talking about baseball? You don't watch baseball?" But
I review it because he watched baseball, so I have to review it when it gets to something really important. I mean, that matters.
All-Star game is important.
Yeah.
Good gracious.
Didn't have that many.
Anyway, $323 million. $323 million people in this population right now, and only 8.9 people watch. More people watched America's Got Talent than the All-Star game. 19, it was what? 19, I think it was 1976, is what this said, but 1976 there was 218 million in this country, and 35 million watched it.
That's not bad.
So there's a problem. MLB's not really liking it. We'll see what happens there.
Right. Financially, yeah, they're losing.
Financially, they lose. Exactly. The last thing that we got is a little debate.
All right.
Got Christian McCaffrey or Deshaun Watson. Who is going to be the Heisman this year? Now, give me the stats. Now, Christian McCaffrey ran over 2,000 yards.
It plays for where? Let's go to that.
Plays for Stanford.
And in the Pac.
Pac-12.
Watson
plays for Clemson in the ACC. Mm-hmm. What's the difference between Pac-12 and ACC? Right?
It's almost
pretty much the same right now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Both of them are empty. That's what I'm saying.
But one of them is going. I believe this is the debate on these two. Okay. If you want to do an outside field member, outside these two, you can give me an example. But if you don't have an example, I don't want to hear it.
I don't have anything like that. We're talking about these two.
We're going to talk about these two. With Christian McCaffrey over 2,000 yards, rushing. It was good for second in the NCAA. Good in the first in the Pac-12. He had 2,660 yards from scrimmage, which was first, and he killed it from there. Deshaun Watson threw for over 4,000 yards and ran for over 1,000. So
he threw for how much?
4,000 and ran for over 1,000. I have Deshaun Watson winning the Heisman. I just do. It just makes sense.
I mean, if he maintains those numbers, but
what do you think?
If Deshaun Watson doesn't do something spectacular this season, and there was already some discontent about McCaffrey not getting it last year, I do see them squeezing it in for McCaffrey. Not that I'm in favor of McCaffrey, but I see that can happen. But it's going to be based on him winning. Is going to be based on Watson's performance.
So you think Deshaun Watson holds the keys to the Heisman?
Yeah.
So you're saying if he balls out, he's getting it, but if he scrubs up one game, you think Christian McCaffrey?
It's enough to.
Now, do you think they're trying to get Christian McCaffrey in because of his complexion?
It's been a long time. So
since what?
Since someone of his complexion.
Got a Heisman?
Yeah.
Now, hold up now.
Who was the last one?
Okay, so we gotta look at Johnny Manziel.
Okay. Yeah,
that wasn't too long ago. That wasn't too long ago.
That was bad thing.
Now, our white running back, that's been a very long time, and I don't think it's ever been. I mean, it probably has been, but like 50s.
Right.
But those are the Heisman winners.
I forgot about that. That's how bad he was. That had to have been a weak year. I don't know how he got that. I think it was Texas A&M.
Yep. Derrick Henry, Marcus Mariota, Jameis Winston, Johnny Manziel, Robert Griffin, Cam Newton, Mark Ingram, Sam Bradford, Tim Tebow, Troy Smith, Matt Leinart. These Heisman quarterbacks are seeming to have a theme in the NFL, and I'm gonna just go right here, Johnny Manziel. We all know what's happening with him, but I'm gonna say white Heisman winners. Sam Bradford struggling. Tim Tebow out the league. Matt Leinart
struggling.
Gone.
Carson
Palmer had a decent career.
Yeah.
That was the last. Or Jason White. I don't even know who that is. What? Jason White won in 2003. But Carson Palmer seemed to be the last one that actually had a decent career.
Yeah.
Exactly. Chris Winkie. Who the heck is that? Eric
struggle.
Crouch. This is bad. Yeah. I would not want to be a white QB and
win the Heisman.
And win the Heisman. Your career is not. Vinny Testaverde was the last guy. Doug Flutie. Okay. Vinny Testaverde had an okay career.
Okay.
But Doug Flutie is like the only Hall of Famer.
Out of the Heisman.
Ahead of the Heisman.
White quarterback.
Out of the white quarterbacks. That's sad. That's very sad. But no, as far as a running back, I can't think of any. Well, I mean, we've gone back many years.
My thing is, my concern is, can his game translate to the pros?
If one, Tony Gebhardt, Tony Gebhardt, kind of like him. I know McCaffrey has more skill than Tony Gebhardt.
That's true.
He's faster, a little bit stronger. I don't know about stronger. Tony Gebhardt was a beast. But I mean, he had a decent career up in Minnesota. You know, he didn't like having a decent career, and he was a backup to Adrian Peterson. So,
hey, that's not a bad career.
You know what I'm saying? Who do you think is going to be the Heisman winner? You can type in the comments if you want.
Yeah, we'd like to know between those two.
Or outside, or
outside pick, or somebody pick.
Have an example though. Just don't say the field.
Do you have a top 5 right there?
No, I'm not following.
Until the season starts.
Yeah. Right. These are my two right now.
But those are two obvious.
Exactly, the two obvious for me at least. And I think that unless barring something drastic happens to him, one of these two is going to take it.
Well, I think that's about it. That's all we have for this week. And it's a dead week.
It's a very dead week of sports. But hey, it was fun talking about it. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back.
Appreciate I9 Sports, Kansas Basketball, Kansas Foundation, Kansas Sports coming soon. We got an 8U soccer travel team soccer. Looking forward to that.
You go back and we probably say how many Kansas Sports coming soon, but it's coming. So
it's coming.
You guys have a good rest of the day.
Sweet swishes.
Peace.